I hear you niggas talk, well let me talk too. You screaming you killing niggas, well I'm killing too. Lyrics pistols, whatever you wanna call. Females you think they love you now.
What's up, family? Thank you again for tuning in to Awakening Real Talk 101, the Gangsters channel. Now, been away a few minutes, but I'm back. I wanted to start this little small, short segment series of white privilege. For some of you who don't believe that there is a such thing that exists. Many, I believe, are people from other parts of the world, black people in general. And a lot of you like to be naive about it because you think over here is the best thing that happened to you, and you've gotten caught up with the hype. You're working, you got a job. These people who've been over here for all these years, they're not doing anything, and blah, blah, blah. Yet, not understanding when you read your applications, they have a no discrimination based on race, color, whatever. You know when that began? That began when they didn't want to hire us. They was discriminating us. And that's what was going on. Meanwhile, they found a way of making some money due to these foreign policies, and we'll allow some of your people to come in and have a whatever, and you allow us to come over there and get your natural resource, that type of exchange under these foreign policies, and people coming from other places being able to be beneficiaries of certain equalities of life, of the American dream. One guy told me one time when he was over in Jamaica, he said his mom was saying that they wanted to go to the United States, and as a child she was telling him the roads are painted with gold, and as a child he believed that. So you guys look at America, which is in your Bible, Babylon the Great. For some of you who don't know that, and I know some of the reggae artists talked about Babylon, and they're familiar with it too. But only the busters and the coons across the board in every nationality of our race, black in particular, a lot of them don't really believe that there is a white privilege. I've seen Offset on video. He gets pulled over by the police. He's saying, "You must don't know who I am. I'm famous. I'm the Migos." Cop told him, "This ain't got nothing to do with that right now. Get your hands on your so-and-so and so." He feels he's so privileged that he can break the law, or whatever the case may be. And I'm sure a lot of other folks who have received the mark of the beast, the image of the beast, the image of this man. Offset gave you a perfect example. When you reach a certain status, or a status you think that you've reached, you don't know who I am. I can do whatever I want to type of attitude. I'm above the law. And some of these people know that. And we're not talking about black people. We're talking about them other folks. They know that. They get caught shoplifting. What happens? You get caught shoplifting. What happens? You may go to jail. They may release the other guy. You see, when you know that you are privileged and the laws don't apply to you, you feel you can do whatever you want to, because you know there's not going to be a serious consequences like perhaps our consequence. You want to walk out with some grocery. They may take the grocery shopping back and go, let's go. Go, just go. Don't come back in the store anymore. You come in without a mask, you got to leave. Call the police. They come in without a mask. Well, let me get what I need to get and I get out the store. Okay, but hurry up, just so and so. Nigga, I seen it. So now when we dealing with these privileges, let's dive deeper into it and understand why this race will take care of their own. We have prisons around the world. And as I'm showing you these pictures and give you an idea of white privilege and what it looks like in other parts of the world, in the same thing, the law is the law. You break the crime, you go to jail. That applies to everybody. Perhaps you may have people pulling strings or being the master. You know what, let's give them 5 years. For the same crime you've done, you might get 25 years. You get caught with dope, you may get life. They get caught with dope, they may get 10 years. So there is privileges laid out that you all are unaware of. Some prisoners, it's like a paradise. They get to go on the beach. They live a life of luxury in prison in some parts of the world. Some parts of the world give you free health care. What if all these people you see with these big houses paid less to keep their house, while you paying more to keep your house? Just what if this was occurring under your nose? To make sure and to assure that this race stays afloat, we cut taxes on you. We tax more for them. You understand what I'm saying? Now we diving in the gray area. What if? Because I've heard stories where black women can go and purchase a house, or a family can go purchase a house with the same credit as a Caucasian. And the Caucasian may get a lesser amount to pay than the black family. Sure, they're all surfacing around these stories. You just have to go and look at them, and you can get an idea of what's going on. You get arrested, they get arrested, you stay in, they get out, they on probation, you stay in, that type of stuff. For the same crime, you get more. And that's what it is. This is what being in power looks like. If you want to preserve, and even reserve your race, a wise person who in power will understand that and do such things. They wouldn't want to try to kill their race off. So a lot of these things we see on television and news, we always have to look at it in the gray area, because everything ain't always what you hear or what it looks to be or what they say it is. Just know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with a deceiver. You got your job, so what? They gave you a job, yeah. You didn't know? Slaves are the engine for a nation or a state or a business. You understand that? So because you get hired doesn't mean it's love. We found that out with football players and who the owner of their team, they hate their guts. The owner hate their guts, but that I may get this money, I'm gonna have to deal with these niggas. So the money is on their mind, but yet they need workers. Every person who has an establishment, corporation, blah, 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 they're gonna need workers, regardless of who you don't like. If you got a business picking up shit, you got everybody applying, you notice only niggas applying for it. You gotta get a niggas a job. Or you go under. Niggas are the best players. Damn, man, why people can't be the players? I'd rather have our own people on there being just like these niggas, playing better than them. But we got to hire the niggas because we got to get this money to have our corporation, so we got to get them in. Let's get some people to work with them, blah, blah, blah. So because you got a job doesn't mean anything. They're looking beyond. They're seeing a bigger picture. And we got to understand that. So now, the law, you get killed, they don't get killed. You get killed, they get spared. You get beat down, they get, okay, calm down, sir, calm down. You understand the differences. This is the things that are occurring on. So these people know their privilege. This is what makes them and drives them to go in a bank, rob a bank, give me my money. I'll take that time because they're not gonna give me no time. I may do like maybe 4 years or whatever, but if I get away, I got a lot of money. Let's take the chance. It's real. Some prisoners go on the beach, lounge out. You know, the prisons over here for us don't reform us. They make us worse. So they created a cycle that'll keep occurring and occurring and occurring. They've created an engine to keep producing for their prisons. And I'm gonna close it up right here and I get back to that again in my next discussion about it. See the pictures, see the headlines, see the paragraphs, read it. It exists. Holla.